The journey you are about to take is one of discovery and wonder. Harvey Stevens will lead you through each chapter with ease, bringing the narrative to life in ways you might not expect. Open your ears, open your mind, and let the story sweep you away. Labyrinth of Legends, Part 7. Chapter 1. Ken Nagato Class. Emperor Secondary Class. Demon Lord Level, 31. Experience, 97%. Strength, 118. Agility, 240. Stamina, 181. Magic, 129. Mana, 134. Skills, Dark Strike, Earth Stomp, Charm, Metamorphosis, Sprint, Absorb, Discharge, Dark Blades, Shadow Arm, Camouflage, Shadow Ambush, Elemental Shield, Portal, Special, Restricted, Mana Burn, Vampire, Elisara, Cleave, Faith, Spell Mirror, Dungeon's Blessing, Blades of Shadow, Mana Implosion, Shadow Wave, Desmunda, Revive, Charlotte, Shadow Phase, Dodge, Liminal Speed, Eyes of Wisdom, Crimson, Delirious Pleasures, Triple Breach, Arcane Singularity, Static Swords. I stepped into the raid once again, along with the rest of Class 2A. The raid event was the same as the last time we had visited. Worn limestone lined the floor, punctuated by random pillars of some ancient, dilapidated civilization. Raids weren't something to take casually, even with my liminal speed. Most fights would require the whole raid to survive a variety of mechanics that involved everyone. It took trial and error to reach that level of coordination. The ruins and the ambiance in the dungeon weren't real, neither were the monsters. Even if there were humanoid ones, they often performed the same repetitive tasks. Moving a log back and forth, swinging a hammer on an empty anvil, or sewing string through the same hole only to undo it with the next stroke. The dungeon was a facsimile of reality. These ancient ruins didn't actually belong to an ancient civilization. Instead, they were modeled off, well, I wasn't quite sure what they were modeled off. The prevailing theory among the Nicorian, the elves, and the humans was that the dungeon was a living creature. It enticed people to enter and go deeper, feeding off the bacteria and dead cells that they left behind. There was never any dust in the dungeon, and anything left too long would be consumed by the environment. We are really doing this. A hint of nerves was etched into Charlotte's tone as the green-haired druid carried Bunbun. It had only been a few days since we had gone through the DPS check and the celebration of my victory. Now my class and I were starting the raid. But this...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?